An Estrangement in 3 parts. Part 1. Justin. After repackaging the teeming words and placing the paper face up on the table, Justin picked his coffee up and brought it to his lips. The paper's muted title page leered out in tight-lipped horror when he rose, dropped a muttered thanks and moved deliberately towards the door. Miles won't be up yet, Justin mentioned to himself. Last night had been a great half-volley of an evening, sent soaring into senselessness by the sway and aching swing of a long week's work and weak connection. And as he walked, the pavement slabs felt numb, he thought. So did the screen his thumb pads needed in their vain attempts to beat some sense into a text, armed only with a fractured sense of what they must so urgently convey. Unable to compute his thoughts and clench them in a worded form, he stopped. Message unsent. Returned his phone to pocketed depths and left it locked and silent. Part 2. Sarah. Sarah summoned up the strength to lug her body out of bed and perched upon the mattress edge, the bedsheets strewn around her. A glance towards her mobile told her nothing of true note. No call from Justin popped into the bruised AM to lighten up her load a tad or loosen up the knots. With burden in her nudges and distance in her thoughts, she rose, pulled her towel from where it hung and ground towards the bathroom. When dressed, she saw that she had left just time enough to call her son, Miles, whose presence she felt strongly in the gaps between her thoughts. No answer. He must not be awake. Part 3. Emma. I'm looking down at Miles now. He's asleep to my affection. Were he awake, I'd never gaze like this. The weight would be too much. I cannot fathom what might now be flashing through his mind. Does he recall a day spent with his parents? A picnic in the Clashton Gardens? A flash from times gone by? Or does he see flashes of a far more recent time? No meadows, just a scattering of drifting friends with too much on their plates and rather overeager eyes. No, he doesn't see a thing. When next I see our mutual friends and Miles's family, some words will doubtlessly be shared. Some reminiscing. Some remembrance. After a time, we will find ease in jokes and phrases, mottos, gimmicks, the things we lean upon so we can scaffold our connections. Only when I'm tired enough to let that scaffold fall and have, by chance, one true companion there at hand, will I locate the drops of thought that sit, heavier than most, and let them grow to fill my head, my eyes, my words. Who knows when such a time will come? I only hope it's not too far from now, and that such a friend will be there when they're needed. We were not.